Hey everyone, and welcome to week 1 of the course creation map. This week is all about getting super clear on what your perfect course is. This is all about discovering exactly what it is that you are going to create during these 5 weeks of the course creation map. All right, so there's 3 things. 3 very simple but very important things that you need to think about when creating your perfect course. Are you ready for this? You can get out your workbook for this, or you can listen to this and then do it in the workbook later, but make sure that you do this work. This is not a week to skip. This is one of the most important weeks of the course. If you have the perfect course idea, the one that your audience is going to love, the one that you are going to love, then it's going to be a breeze to sell it. All right, so 3 things. First thing that you need to keep in mind, the very first thing is, what do you want to create? That's right. What kind of course do you want to create? Not what does everybody else tell you they want, but what do you actually want to create? What is something that you love talking about? What is something that excites you? What is something that you would talk about forever and ever for the rest of your life, even if you never made a single cent from it? That is passion. That is something that you are 100% in love with, and that just might be the best course idea for you. So ask yourself, what is it that I would really love to create right now? What is something that I am feeling called to create right now? Sometimes you get that feeling in your gut, right? Or even in the shower when you get a great idea and you're like, that might work as a course. That could be good. What are those things? What are the things that you're just feeling called to create? Are you in love with those ideas? You have to be in love with the course that you're creating, or anything for that matter that you are creating. So ask yourself these questions around, what do I really want to create? It's as simple as that. What do I want to create? What do I love to talk about? What am I feeling called to put out there into the world? Get really clear on what you want. That's the first thing. Second thing, who is your soulmate tribe? Who are the people that are going to buy this course? Who are the people who are going to get value from this course when you put it out there, right? You can get really clear on this through exercises around, well, who is this person, first and foremost? What are their beliefs? What are their thoughts around blank, right? Whatever the thing is that you help people with, whether that's health or weight loss or fitness or money or business or relationships, whatever it is, what are their thoughts on it? What are their feelings on it? What are their opinions about it? What are their desires around it? What are their fears? What are the things that make them scared shitless? What are the things that keep them up at night? What are the things that they're dreaming about having or doing or being? Right? You have to be so clear on who this person is that you are trying to reach and to serve. Because if you don't know who they are, and you're one of those people who just tries to please everybody, you are going to be serving nobody. You have to serve somebody. You have to have a particular type of person that you can help, that you can serve, that you can support. So make sure that you're spending the time, and we have some really great questions for this so you can dig into it in the workbook. Make sure you're spending the time to get clear on who that person is. Who is your soulmate client? Who is your soulmate tribe? Who are the people who love you for you? Who are the people who resonate with your work and you resonate with them, right? So get super, super clear on that. And then the third and final thing is asking, what do they want? So what do you want is the first and most important thing. And then what do they want is the third thing, okay? So what do you want? Who is your soulmate tribe? And what do they want? So you can do this in a similar sense as getting really clear on who your tribe is. But one of my favorite ways to determine what the things are that my tribe wants from me is to just kind of cyber stalk them a little in a very healthy way, of course. Of course. So cyber stalk them, meaning just go into your community and look at what people are already asking questions about. What are they asking about? What kind of support are they looking for? What are they looking for help with? What are they always complaining about? That's another thing as well. If somebody's always complaining about having no energy and you are a health and wellness coach, that is a great idea for a course or even another piece of content, right? But how to get more energy or how to be a more energetic person overall or whatever, right? So pay attention not only to the questions that they're asking, not necessarily just to the feedback maybe around, oh, I wish you had a course on this, but also just look at how they are showing up. What are they complaining about? What are they celebrating? What are they, asking other people what they do about certain situations, right? So be very, very clear here as well on what it is that they want. When you can create a course or any other program or offering for that matter, that is a combination of both what you want to create and what they want you to create, it is the perfect thing. That is what will sell. Creating what they want to sell, what they want to buy is not necessarily going to sell, and creating just what you want to create is not necessarily going to sell. But if you have something that you really want to create and something that they really want from you, perfect. Match made in heaven. That's when the sales are going to come in. That is when people are going to sign up like nothing. They're going to be like, no biggie, I'm in. Hell's yes, get me in there, right? So you have to get clear on these three things. They are so, so, so important. So do the work in the workbook that was provided to you. There's some tips in there as well around how to really put this together, different types of questions you can ask yourself and even questions you can ask your current audience as well. So that is it for week 1 of the course creation map. We will be back next week for week 2. Don't forget to go and post in the Facebook group. Ask any questions that you have and be a support to the other badass women that are in there creating their courses. And I cannot wait to hear about what you are going to create.